Smells like jade.
Cutting the rocks and making money. As long as the rocks are good after we cut them. It's a problem we have sometimes.
This is potentially really high quality jade.
You don't know till you cut it open. We're going to take a look at the terrain and see the boulders and what we can actually surface see. It's all prospecting and finding out where your biggest potential is and the spot that you really want to focus on.
Once they locate an area rich in boulders, the hard work begins, checking each boulder for a ping sound and a sign of green.
We literally have to dig with our hands until we find something that is a hint. It's quite overwhelming.
This is literally 8 feet of buckbrush.
Yeah. You lost?
Nope. No sense taking the same trail. Might miss a piece of boulder. That broke too easy.
Serpentine?
Yep. Yeah, a little too soft.
Last year they did gold mining on that claim and they found traces of jade. So we have the idea that there is a chance of a rich jade deposit.
A lot of hunting to find the jade in this ground because there's nothing sticking out. It's all buried. So it's going to be hard to find because there's nothing here. Caca.
Caca.
Serpentine.
Yeah, we got lots of the wrong rocks.
I think it's a waste of time. If you have to hunt too hard to find the rocks, it's not a great thing.
Reuben! Come look at this one. Jiggly.
Wow, gee.
The Jade City crew has stumbled upon a potentially giant find hiding in the brush.
This is jade, gee. Look at it here.
Well, listen. The ringy-dingy that I like.
Yeah, look at this green, this apple light green.
Sounds good, looks good. Bam.
That's the boulder I prayed for. We're not just guessing and hoping. There is jade here.
Oh, wow. And it's the right color.
Does it look green?
Apple green.
Holy, we found jade. Big, beautiful jade boulder. Oh my God. Oh dear Lord Jesus.
A boulder this size could be worth over $500,000 if it contains grade A jade.
If it's grade A jade, that'll pay for our season right there. And then some.
Run! We found jade!
Start the car! First one of the year.
First day on the property, huge jade boulder. I think this is gonna be good luck.
There's one, there's two.
If there's two, there's 100.
William is in contact with the owners of NEK every day, and with that rock, it's good news that yes, we've already found a big boulder. One really good boulder. It'll make them really happy.
Just spin it and then just drop the back there so we can slide some straps under.
I'm gonna use double strap.
Yeah.
Okay, tighten up that one. We'll try that. Love it.
That's gotta be 8 tons.
Yeah, you can feel her. This rock is heavy.
Yeah, and the straps are getting the kicking. That's over 40,000 pounds of straps there.
Jade is denser than most rocks, so the weight is a good sign.
She's a little heavier than we thought.
We want to keep William happy, make him happy, then we make the partners happy.
I'm liking it, Guy. I'm liking it.
Smells like jade.
Woo!
I'm stoked, man.
Jiggy leg! Got goosebumps again.
Now it's back to Wolverine to cut open their boulder. It could be worth up to $500,000.
Let's get the show on the road. Please fasten your seatbelts. We'll be going through turbulence.
Where's my spurs?
This will actually pay for our summer. It's all that and bag chips. Hey, Stoker, is it gonna be good? Say it.
Quit slacking. Let's lift this.
Roger that. Gary and I are gonna hook the rock up to the bucket there. We'll bring it over to the wire saw, start cutting that rock. Holy.
Now I told ya!
Woo, gee mama.
You're tippy-toeing. I call it tippy-toeing. He's got so much weight off that rock that the whole back half of the hoe comes off the ground. It's not even touching the back idlers, the back rollers. That means it's got to be grade A, right? No, I don't know what that means. I'll go with what you're saying, but I have no idea.
This is how we started mining season. Cutting the rocks and making money. As long as the rocks are good after we cut them. It's a problem we have sometimes. Dirt green, all right.
What's going on? How's it look?
It's interesting.
I like the green where it is green. I like it, but you don't know till you cut it open. Cutter.
The better the jade, the longer it takes to cut, because the harder, the denser it is. So hopefully if it takes 8-10 hours to cut this little rock, if it takes 4 hours, you're not do pretty good.
The next morning, the cutting is done.
There you go.
You need more than just Guy to pull that away now.
Well, he said he's tough.
Show you guys a trick.
Look at this.
There's green in it.
Wow. Look at the green though. It's beautiful green.
It's jade.
Look at it. Yeah, it's the first one, Josh.
Wow, yeah, see, that's got even more translucency
Yeah.
in that one and like up in the center there.
So we know that there's jade there.
Yeah.
With only a few patches of high-quality jade, the true value of the boulder is around $100,000. It's a good start, but Claudia and her crew will need to find a lot more jade.
First boulder, jade.
Jingling.
Mike gets a surprise call.
Hello? Pardon?
The investors are unhappy about the first samples of jade that were sent down to Vancouver.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's just that I don't wanna rip on this and stress it. Okay.
The company that we're selling all our product to, they need to see proof that we're operating up here effectively and that we have some decent quality product on site.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Justin and Mike have to put quarrying on hold and focus on pleasing their investors, which means taking a chunk off the top of the big fin. The plan is to drill holes through the big fin, snake the wire saw through the holes,
All right, pull her up.
and slice off the top of the lens.
Okay, we're firing up.
It looks awesome from here. It's already cut a significant amount. You almost think we knew what we were doing.
As soon as this one's off, we'll contact a truck and ship it down to the investors because this is potentially really high quality jade.
I think it's through the jade.
All right, shut her down. Okay.
Does Ruben want to come watch the show? Want to come watch?
Coming.
That piece is really important to Justin and Mike because that shows the best potential. If this piece falls apart, they're in a lot of trouble because their investors are waiting to see something good.
If it fractures in taking it out, then the value is gone. You must keep it intact.
Let's fire up this bad boy. Because she's coming down today.
The one side we polished looks really good, but who knows how far in that goes. I would have liked to have thought it went in quite a ways, but it could just be another inch deep and that's it. We don't know.
Here he comes.
The Jade City team is about to find out whether the jade they've been chasing will land at their feet or crumble to dust.
You're gonna have to turn it.
It's just a little nerve-wracking, right?
Back more. Okay, down. There you go.
Now, I don't want to be too close.
Hey, Guy, you break it, you buy it.
Please work.
That's it. It's coming apart.
There she goes.
Right here.
Oh, no. Keggy.
The jade has split in two.
Oh,
But on closer look,
Oh, you're so pretty.
That works for us.
That is a big piece of jade, my friend.
I'd like to polish that.
Jingling.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Not too pretty bad.
despite fracturing in half, Mike's convinced the quality in these two giant pieces will be more than enough to quell their investors' concerns.
That's gorgeous, isn't it? That's so cool.
Looks good on the cut there.
Yeah.
Hey, this is just the tip of the iceberg, man.
We actually hit something good.
Tipping it over like that was nerve-wracking because we didn't know how it would fare with the small drop, but I'm really happy with how things worked out.
All right, let's do it again. Only 10 more times.
No. I bet there's more than 50 tons there.
Oh yeah, that whole lens is more than 50 tons.
Oh yeah, easily. The big fin represents about 50% of our tonnage, so it's important that we get over there quickly. It better not snow anytime soon.
Fire in the hole.
Oh, Gary, we're golden.
Me.
You son of a...
The saw wire has seized.
And the cable?
No, it's in the main hole. It's just full of crap.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Oh, there's just so much in the back fracture here, falling into our hole. Can't feed a line through. Told ya, you're gonna fight with this sucker.
She's gonna fight to the bitter end, but she's coming down one way or another.
Mike investigates and discovers the reason for the loose rocks.
Is this the fracture you're worried about right here, Mike?
Yeah.
There's a fracture line along the back of the big fin.
See, kind of, it continues along the level of where we've been, but there's no sign of fracturing or faulting around the front face. For us, this whole quarry technique is new. And what we're finding is because your jade material is so dense compared to your host rock material, and because it's angled out already at like an 80-degree dip, it's gonna naturally want to pivot.
Mike thinks they can topple the big fin with the excavator bucket.
In all likelihood, we'd be able to put pressure on it and the block would move.
We're gonna bring this piece down today, hopefully in a safe manner and in one piece.
It's very important that it stays intact because this is what we need to show that it's possible to make a dimensional block in jade. If it doesn't, you know, maybe this method of jade extraction isn't viable. So don't f it up, Gary.
Don't bother me when I'm trying to it up.
Time is running out.
This is 8 months and 300, 400K.
This is the one that makes or breaks these two boys.
We're gonna drop her down and it's just gonna be a 100-ton piece of grade A jade. Our whole program's based on that thing coming down intact. We'll see how it works.
Claudia and Robin arrive to watch the big fin come down.
7 years ago, Robin came onto this site, and that was the point that he saw, and that's why he wanted this claim.
Very exciting.
This big is what brought us here.
Let's do it!
It's been a long time. A long 7 years.
There is movement.
Is there?
Oh yeah,
Are you sure you can pull that down?
just like that. That is a big f***ing piece of jade, my friend.
It's very important that the big fin stays intact. If anything goes wrong, they're gonna lose everything.
Can he pull?
A lot of weight there.
Woo, scared the shit out of me! It totally freaking stayed together.
That's all broke off right there.
I told you not to break it! That's the coolest thing I've ever done.
color is great.
Solid.
That's right through.
It worked perfectly.
That's light right through.
Yeah.
It's the first time jade has ever been quarried. That is something to be a part of.
The crew has made jade mining history, and the young miners finally have a dimensional block of jade to show their investors.
Oh yeah, Justin will be very happy.
With this slab of jade, Mike estimates they have 100 tons, leaving them 20 tons shy of their investors' target. The second half of the big fin could put them in the black. But before they can get to it,
Bit of a change of plans here.
the giant piece of jade has started detaching from the host rock and is in danger of coming down at any moment.
I'd swear I could see that moving.
If it comes down hard, it could shatter.
I'm just trying to see if I can feel it moving.
If they want to save this valuable 50-ton section of jade, Guy and Mike need to move quickly.
So, a little change of plans here. Because that last cut got fractured in half, we're going to build a pad and bring it down.
Guy makes a dirt landing pad to soften the impact for the big fin.
Do you want me to head upstairs and get you on the crack, or?
Make sure I get the backside of that knob there in a good spot, I guess. Okay, line her up.
Mike guides Guy, making sure they position the excavator bucket on the exact location of the giant fracture.
Oh yeah, baby.
We'll just try it. There she is. How perfect is that? That's like art. My man.
Nailed it.
Wow. Look at the color in there. This is a block of jade.
Look at this. Looks pretty nice.
Holy crap. That is incredible. Holy crap. But this in here, Guy, like, look at that. I don't think we need your lottery tickets anymore. This isn't table material. This section here, up, is probably some of the best stuff we've seen. The hardness is unreal. This was not what we expected from this side.
That's what they call the friggin' goods. Fair to say a couple 100,000?
150 grand?
Let's take out the beer. Shut her down early.
The next morning, the rest of the crew get their first look at the best jade mined all season.
Right on.
That's a big chunk of jade.
Wow, that's a good sign. More than happy with how this came down. The jade's a lot harder than I expected.
Still pretty good, eh?
That's better than the last cut. That'll do. That will do.
See what happens.
We're kind of taking a different approach. Some new machines, some new technology.
We're cutting the blocks out of the mountain versus ripping it. It's more gentle on the product and brings out a lot bigger chunks.
That is a big ass wire saw.
Mike bought 2 used Italian-made wire saws down in the U.S.
Just unhook the clevis, yeah.
Yep, good.
and he found investors.
Okay.
But Justin and Mike also had to put down their own money to import these unique saws.
Mining is a big risk, and it's all fine and dandy when it's someone else's money, but when it's your money going in it, you want to see the reward at the end of the season.
Where do you want this?
He's going over there.
Okay. Getting the old generator ready here to hook up the wires for our new wire saw.
Their strategy is to have the whole crew running both saws around the clock and to get enough jade out to make a profit before the snow flies.
This is a whole new piece of machinery. This is Italian.
Then we have installation guide.
But they've never seen saws like these before.
Oh, look at that. Voltage control, power stage. We're just gonna set one up.
I've never cut a big chunk like this. This is the first time. This thing can cut 8 meters in no time. This is gonna be cool.
And this whole thing is gonna spin down 90 degrees
Jingling.
and be cutting flat.
The saw's drive can pivot to make horizontal and vertical cuts, allowing it to slice out perfect slabs of jade.
It's Italian, but it's not a Ferrari.
Guy will man the generator
The old Caterpillar.
and try to set the right amps and volts.
This has got lots of juice. That means don't touch it there, you're gonna light up.
It's exciting. These are the bigger saws than we've ever ran.
That looks pretty good, huh?
We are almost ready for cutting. Just gotta fire the saw up.
Okay, boss. Watch.
Guy fires up the generator.
You're a little rusty.
Warning alarm, everybody stand clear.
Clear, clear.
Mike turns on the saw for the big moment.
Stop.
Well, that's weird.
And it won't fire up?
Nope. We're not getting power to the main motor.
Okay, hang on.
They're getting power from the control box, but the saw's motor isn't moving.
Reset.
They hook up the second saw
You good?
Okay, down.
and hope the motor on this one works.
Okay, firing up.
What did you just do there?
Listen to that.
Won't turn? It's turning.
Something wrong with that.
The motor that pivots the rotating blade isn't working.
Come take a look at this motor.
Well, the motor's it's smoky, you can smell it.
It's cooked. Unbelievable.
We got 2 wire saws down. You rotated it when you were there, everything.
Everything worked. I checked both saws, every single command.
All right.
The motor on the first saw proved faulty. Now the motor that controls the blade angle on the second saw has seized up.
The motor that does the rotating of the actual head ended up burning up.
Stinky. If it wasn't for bad luck there, you guys would have no luck at all.
They try rotating the saw wheel by hand.
It's working. It's working, finally.
Gary has manually rotated the cutting angle.
I did it with a little wrench.
Gary MacGyvered it with a arm power and a ratchet.
MacGyver's based on me. We'll get Justin on some controls, we'll cut a rock. I got this end over here lined up. Bring it out a little bit.
Is that coming through?
The crew threads the diamond-studded wire through the saw's pulleys.
A little more.
Any more?
Good.
Water's on.
Good to go. Put it back down in the groove.
Okay.
Everyone's good?
Clear.
Okay.
Up.
It's okay. Keep going.
Okay. The saw's working. It's finally cutting into the first lens.
I can crank the speed up a bit.
Now we're cooking with peanut oil.
Coming through. He's gonna tip it over.
I'll try.
We'll see if it's usable material.
If the jade lens crumbles coming down, it will be worthless.
It's gonna be heavy.
It's gonna be at least 10 ton. That's the first good sign.
There's lots of nice green in there, eh? That's not too shabby.
For what we want to do, no, it's f***ing good.
The quality of jade in this lens is better than they expected. A promising sign for the new program at Dynasty.
Well, we weren't expecting great things out of this one neither, right?
I was expecting just this.
Well, that's still pretty cool, man.
But any chance for success now hinges on Justin and Mike. They've got to pull out enough unfractured jade before freeze-up to satisfy their investors.
We know this is a good way to go. It's gonna be a bit of a challenge, but nothing that we can't overcome. Either way, the frickin' wire saws work.
Now we know.
If this mining method works and proves to be viable and efficient, the money that the company can make is a lot more than what it was before.
Older model miner.
We're setting up to drill the third and final hole and hoping to meet up with the two previous holes that are drilled lower below. There's a pretty good chance we're not gonna hit it, but who knows? Might get a first try lucky.
Yeah, we're hoping for luck here.
This is their first attempt at trying to connect 3 holes 20 feet deep in the bedrock.
Hey!
To quarry jade, they need to drill 2 horizontal holes and 1 vertical. From there, they will thread the saw wire through the holes and make 3 separate cuts. If they do it properly, they should be able to slide out a cube of jade. It's a game of inches to see if the vertical hole they're drilling will meet the intersection of the 2 horizontal ones.
That's 7 feet right up here.
I'll get lucky!
Guy has come up with a unique way of knowing if they've been successful.
I put a piece of paper towel in the hole, so if we did break through, the air would burst out of both sides, and the paper towel coming out means we hit. Hey! Nice.
Very lucky.
We got her, fair enough. We hit 3 holes together, that's very good. Our first time doing it too, so very happy. Is that gonna be a good level there? Or?
Should be good there, yeah.
Now the crew needs to snake the saw wire through the 2 horizontal holes.
Which one you want? You want to cut the bottom first, right?
Yeah, we'll do the bottom cut first.
Their plan is to feed a rope through the holes. Then they'll attach the saw wire to the rope and pull it around.
The key to this working is the rope making it to the other end.
Air won't push the wire, but it might move the rope.
They want to propel the rope through the 2 holes by blasting in some air. And they've brought some high-tech mining equipment to help keep the air pressure up.
All you need is air and a beach towel.
And an old shirt.
I have no idea if this is gonna work or not, but it's worth a shot.
Hey, light bulb just come on. Gary, you picking up what I'm laying down here?
Yep.
Guy came up with the idea of sticking a water bottle cap on.
So the wind catches on the inside. Oh, yeah.
I smell what you're laying down.
And we dropped one end from the center. Blew it out the one end, and then we did the same thing to the other end of the rope.
There's our rope.
The bomb.
The bottle cap trick works. The air pushes the rope through.
Starts on.
Now they can attach the saw wire to the rope and thread it through the hole.
Should be getting to the corner right away. There it is.
Give her a tug back.
Nice.
We got her.
Nice.
Good job.
Happy dance.
One more. Good. Ready, Gary?
Yep, let's see what happens.
The first quarry cut of jade is underway. The crew hopes working around the clock will make up for a slow start.
Let her warm up for a bit. And the wire saw is cutting for 20-some hours a day is going to be huge. It's going to get us to our goal a lot faster. Cutting really good. First pot of coffee's brewing. Everything's looking good right now.
Just a few hours into their first all-nighter, the cuts are done and they're ready to extract the first block from the site.
Cut in quite a ways here.
That's not bad.
The one vertical cut's about a foot away from finishing, so we're just gonna go remove the first cube that we cut out. Should be exciting to see the way this pit finally take a quarry form. Our whole project is based on getting that dimensional stone block.
Because we did 3 cuts all around, it should just naturally move. Then we'll try and bring the jade out in one piece.
Guy carefully positions the bucket's teeth on the cut line.
A chunk of it moving. I see something moving. Oh yeah.
Rather than sliding out in a solid cube, the jade is full of fractures and crumbles away.
There's 1 or 2 pieces there still that are kind of good. So that's one.
This one here is jade too.
Show us what you guys found.
Claudia, Alan, and the rest of the crew are checking out the fruits of the night crew's labor.
Wow, okay. Lots of little pieces.
Yeah.
We've drilled these 2 holes meet perfectly. You can see the lenses just pop out. There's one there.
The first quarry attempt may not have gone as planned, but it has exposed more jade lenses underfoot.
There's one right behind Alan's foot.
There's one underneath Alan.
Standing on it right now.
There's another guy right there.
Oh my God, it looks like a quarry.
That's the point.
This is a really good way to mine the jade. Chunk by chunk.
Yeah.
They did a wonderful job, and they're on the right way.